Hello guys, in this video I'm going to teach you how to write a Python program to solve a quadratic equation. Okay, so here I have written like in this tutorial I'm going to teach you how to write a function in Python that will find the solution of a quadratic equation. Okay, first of all I would like to introduce the quadratic equation. Actually, you should know what is a quadratic equation before writing any program, any instructions in Python to solve it. Okay, so first of all I will give a brief introduction of quadratic equation and its solutions. Okay, uh, in the second slide I am talking about the quadratic equation, and a quadratic equation is of the form ax square plus bx plus c equal to 0, where is the coefficient of x square, b is the coefficient of x, and c is the constant term. The quadratic formula is usually given in the most of algebra books. The quadratic formula is used to get the solution of a quadratic equation. Okay, and the quadratic formula is of the form like x equals negative b plus minus square root of b square minus 4ac over 2a, where b square minus 4ac is known as the discriminant and usually represented as d. So d equals b square minus 4ac. And now I will discuss the solutions of a quadratic equation and its nature. Okay? So if discriminant d is greater than 0, then it gives the quadratic equation, it gives two distinct real solutions of the quadratic equation. If d equals 0, then we get only one real solution, and with multiplicity 2. And if discriminant d is less than 0, the quadratic equation has two imaginary solutions. And therefore, to calculate the solution of the quadratic equation, it is very important to calculate the discriminant d. So I will try to calculate the discriminant d first, and then we'll go towards the next step to write the solution of a quadratic equation. Okay, so now I am actually writing the quadratic equations in the form of ABC. Solution of the quadratic equation in the form of ABC. So here, if d is greater than 0, then in this case I will write the solution as x1 equals negative b minus square root of d over 2a, and x2 equals negative b plus square root of d over 2a. Okay, so the quantity negative b plus square root of d divided by 2a is the second solution. If d equals 0, for this case the quadratic equation has only one real solution with multiplicity 2, so x1 equal to x2, and which is equal to negative b divided by 2a. And if d is less than 0, for this case the quadratic equation has two imaginary solutions as given below. x1 equals negative b over 2a minus I square root of d modulus of d, that is absolute value of d, divided by 2a, and thus x2 equals negative b over 2a plus I times square root of absolute value of d over 2a, where I equal to square root of negative 1 is the imaginary number. Now I will move to the section I'll move to the Python, and I will write a program to solve the any quadratic equation in Jupyter notebook. So here is my Jupyter notebook. I'm gonna write the solution. So first of all, I need to import math module so that I can use math.square root to get the square root of d. So I will import math module, import math as empty in short. Okay, I will run it and I get it. So I can check if it is working or not. If I am typing like empty.sqrt of 2, I will get the square root of 2, that is 1.41424 and so on. If I want to round this number to 4 decimal places, I can round it just by writing 4 after it and then enclosing in a parenthesis, and I get it here. And if I run it, I will get this up to 4 decimal places. Okay. Now, in the next step, I am writing the solution function to solve a quadratic equation, and I will name this solution as quad solve. Okay, and then I will give 3 arguments in this function, actually 3 parameters of the quadratic equation. So I will give like a comma b comma c, where a b c are the real numbers. terms. Okay, so first of all I will just calculate d here, and d equals nothing but b squared minus 4 times a times c. Okay, now I have calculated d with this expression, and d is being stored assigned to the variable d. Okay, so d has value of d square minus 4ac. Now I will check the value of d. If d equal to 0, I should get only one solution, which is negative b over 2a. So I will write the solution x1 equal to x2. X1 I will write just x1 equals like negative b divided by 2 times a. This is our solution, and in the next line I can write x2 equals x1, and then I can return the solutions like and moreover I should get the value correct to the 4 decimals. So I will use this line of code with this, so that I will get the value correct to 4 decimals. I don't want to get many digits in my answer, in my solution, so I have rounded the x1 solution to the correct to the 4 decimal places. Okay, and now I can do what? I can return these values. Return these values x1 comma x2. Now if I run it, I should get this x1 x2 as the return value. And now if d is greater than 0, for if d is greater than 0, then what should happen? If d is greater than 0, then I should get the solution of two distinct real solutions, x1 and x2. And so I can write like x1 equals this quantity up to 4 decimals. Okay, I am taking this quantity minus I will round everything inside it correct to 4 decimals. So I will use this, and then within this I will write what? I will write math dot sqrt square root of d divided by 2a, 2 times a. This is our solution. Okay, minus round this, minus round of math this, or I can round later, no problem. No need to round dash right now. I can round it later. Okay, so I have this one, and I don't need here comma as well. So I will read here negative b minus 2 times a, and I don't need the round value, so I am just eliminating this one from here. Okay, so it is just negative b over 2a minus math dot square. Even I can write in this one line of code as well. Actually, I still can write it like x2. I will write in the next line. I will write everything in parentheses like negative b plus math dot sqrt of d. Okay, and d, and then divided by 2 times a. This is also there, and this whole quantity can be in one time I can do this whole quantity within the parenthesis, and to make it round to 4 decimal places. So I will round it to 4 decimal places, everything. Okay, similarly I will use here I will use here too. I will use ROU and round, and I will 4 decimal as well. So one is one function round will do work. I have not to round with this one and this one separately. Okay, so here I will now I am going to return these values like this again. Return. So I will return value x1 comma x2. I am going to return this value. Now else cases I have taken greater than equal to. If what happens if it is less than 0, then I have to write this separately this time. I have to write it separately. So x1 equals this one, okay, minus, and moreover this should be return like I can return like all this like um, like string. So I have to make it as a string. So actually I have to make it like a string. So I have to make it a string. This one, and now this has been a string. Okay, and then I have to because we can add a string with a string, so I have to use this plus, and I have to do this one as a string. Okay, and now after this string I will use a string I, character I, this one. Okay, and this one negative I. Okay, and minus, and then I will use string here plus string of this quantity, math dot square root of d over 2a, this quantity string. But here I have to take the absolute value, or I can take negative of d because it is negative, so the negative of the negative is positive. So I will take negative this, and this whole quantity must be rounded to 4 decimals too. So I will use round here, and 4 decimals too. 4 decimals too. So here everything is perfect, and so I can take this a little bit later. In the last, I can write it here for that, like a plus ib. Here actually the solutions format must be like a complex number format. Here I can show you in my round any complex number. Complex number is written like a plus I b I w. Okay, a plus, in this form complex number is written. So I have to write the solution in this form. So I'm writing solution of in this form, a plus iota b, and okay, so uh, or bi. I can even write like, or I can even write like, or I can write like a plus b iota. Okay, this is also a form where I will write I later. And now uh, here I can write this as x2 solution. So I will write this one as x2, and here I will take this one as plus. So it should return like this, and now I should return x1 comma x2. Okay, now I run it, and I will try to solve some quadratic equations here. Solve, and I take value like 2 comma 3 comma 7. What happens? The denominator is here, discriminant is 9 minus 2 times 7 14, and 14 times 4 56. So negative d, so it should get this one last one. If I run it, the output should be for the last one. Let us see what happens. So it says empty is not defined. So I should use empty instead of math. So I will use empty everywhere because I have imported math as empty. So I should use empty instead of math. Empty, okay. And here I have used empty now. Now I will run it, and I will run it. Seven. So it says encoding must be string, not integer. Okay. So here the x1, it says x1 encoding must be string. So I have here string, and I have done this string as well. So this should be a string. Okay, I got it. Round is the here, not there, here. So I have to write 4 within the second parenthesis. Okay, I think I should run it, able to run it now. So you see here the solution is negative 0.75 minus 1.7193 I. Negative 0.75 plus 1.719 I. This is the solution of the this one, and I can give some space here as well, and I can give some space here as well, and if I run it again I will get the solutions here. Okay, so if I change the equation to negative 7, then the discriminant is positive, and now I should get the value here, 2 real solutions. Okay, if I take like a equal to 1 and b equal to 2 and c equal to 1 2, x square plus 2x plus 1. Okay, so what should I get here? 1 negative 1 negative 1. There are 2 solutions, negative 1 negative 1, and if I take it negative 2, then I should get 1 1. This is the solutions. Even I can print the solutions here from like I can take the solutions here equals x1 comma x2. Now I am saving the solution in another variables x1 and x2, or I can say s1 and s2 are the solution, s4 solution. So I have here, and then I can print the solution here, print, and then I will use the formatted print strings here, and the solutions are s1 and s2. S2, these are the 2 solutions. If I do it, so I have to use this to become perfect. Now the solutions are 1 and 1. Okay, if I change the quadratic equation here, I can give the values like for your ease of access, like a equal to 5, b equal to 3, negative 3, and c equal to negative 2. Then what is the solutions? I will type here a, I will type here b, and I will type here c. So I will write it here. The solution is negative 4 and 1. Right? Even I can type the solution like x1 equal this and x2 equal to this. These are the solutions. So I will write here x1 is this and x2 is this for any even, okay, any numbers. This is the program to solve the quadratic equation. I can even take the values from the input. I can take values from the input. A equals input enter the value a, b, enter the value of b, and I can take value of c like this, c. Okay, now this program will take the value from the user. Okay, I can write these solutions now here, solutions, and then I will use this line to print the solution here. And if I run it, you will see it is asking to enter the value of a, like I can give like 3, and then value of b is -2, 3, and this is -1. What is the answer? So usable operand types for this string and integer. Okay, actually we have to take this value as the input real numbers. I can take it integer or real numbers. If I take it integer, then everything will be sorted out. Here I have to just take it integer. Now if I run it, I should be able to run it. 2, 3, 5. So x1 is here, the solution is x1, this one, and x2 is this one. So it is working perfectly fine, and I should and this is it. We can further modify it to get the float values. If I am taking this float value, because it won't take the it won't be able to take like 4.5, 3.5. I will just use these values as a float to get float values, decimal numbers. So if I run it, what I get 2.5, 3.4, -1.5 the coefficient. So I will get the solutions here, no issue. So this is our program to write to this is our program to find the solution of a quadratic equation in Python. I hope you enjoyed the video, and see you soon.